Welcome to Lola Lee Chat. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Karlissa was on Instagram Live saying that Blueface daddy met Blueface's new girlfriend, Angela. So I guess it's official. Angela is now Blueface's girlfriend. So apparently she loves Blueface. And Angela had posted on her Instagram that Blueface is going to be covering up Jaidyn and CHRISEAN's tattoos. She also said here in this post that it's okay, Mrs. Karlissa Porter and I are so locked in that we okay with anyone and everyone having something to say. You, me, and him know what it is. No need to explain or defend. So people, pointed out that she called Karlissa Porter. We all know that it's actually Saffold. So people are saying if they're so locked in, why doesn't she even know her last name? So some people are saying that this all could just be fake. This whole her being Blueface's girlfriend, that it could just be, content. Anyway, somebody in Karlissa's chat asked if she knew CHRISEAN Jesus' birthday, and she wanted everyone to know that not only did she know his birthday, but she knew everyone else's birthday as well. Karlissa was doing what she does. Everything is for content, and she was throwing some oil on the fire. She picked the question for a reason, and everything that Karlissa does is pretty much calculated. Just like Blueface, everything that he does is calculated as well. And she was seemingly saying that she got her memory right because she didn't do any type of rugs. But what she was actually responding to was CHRISEAN was on live with T, and CHRISEAN said her baby's birth date was the 6th, and it's actually the 3rd of September. That's what this was all about. And of course, she had to have a go at Blueface's daddy for not remembering Blueface's 9th grade girlfriend, Angela. She also confirmed that Blueface and Jaidyn are done. They are just going to co-parent. But do you guys think that Jaidyn will allow Angela around the kids? And what about Blueface's roster of boo thangs? I can't see him being faithful to just one person. And if this is real, Angela got a rude awakening. Guys, listen to this.
That was a great fucking meeting, guys. That was a great, awesome, healthy meeting. Very cutesy, very demure. That was a great meeting, guys. You still ain't take them braids out? No, I need somebody to take them out. I don't know how to take them out. Somebody take them out for me. But that was a great meeting, guys. I just introduced John's dad to his new girlfriend. And that was a great meeting, guys. That was very productive. I'm glad I made the meeting. And you guys can go watch that on 6 regularly scheduled time. I feel better. I feel uplifted. I do know Junior's birthday. His birthday is September 3rd. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I know the grandbaby's birthday. I know all my grandbaby's birthday. All of them. Carter's birthday is August the 16th. Javon's birthday is 4/28. Who's next? Avery is next. And Avery is 4/24. 8/24. So we got August the 16th is Carter. Then the next one is Javon. He's 4/28. And then Avery is August 24th, 2 days after mine. And then Jazari, my step-grandson, is 5/6. My step-grandson is 5/6, May 6th. And then the next grandbaby is Junie, Jesus. And his birthday is October 31st, Halloween, my Halloween baby. October 31st, my Halloween baby. And then the next grandbaby after Jesus is Journey. And Journey's birthday is August 5th. And then the next baby's birthday is Junior's birthday. Baby Krishan's birthday is September 3rd. And then my next grandbaby, my step grandbaby, my new step grandbaby is baby Jerick. And baby Jerick is January the 26th, right after Jonathan's birthday. My oldest son's birthday is 4/17. My middle daughter's birthday, my only daughter's birthday, is May 10th. And my baby Blueface birthday is January 20th. And it's just, and my husband's birthday is 5/20. And my birthday is 8/22. Fuck with my memory if you want to. I ain't never did no type of I barely drink. That's what type of memory you will have at 53 years old. Okay? Don't do kids. Fuck is you talking about? I remember all my baby shits. Miss ma'am. Girl, we got the same birthday. So you already know. You all messed up. You got that you got that Jesus with a splash of that Virgo and a splash of that Leo, and you just all messed up. That's okay. We the best in the world. Our motivation is family. Our motivation is our babies. Our motivation is our man. And lastly, our foundation, our bag. Okay? In that order. She tried to say I didn't know my grandkid's birthday. Girl, I know all my baby's birthday in order. I'm keeping order. Okay? My stepdaughter's birthday is the same day as my husband's, 5/20. My other stepdaughter's birthday is 9/13. And then my stepson's birthday is 3/5. Another Pisces. Okay? So, I don't know what they talking about, girl. Yours is the 22nd of this month. Yes, honey, I will be 53. 23 on their ass. Who know what that means? 23. No, not 23. That's 23. Yeah, I'm going to be 23. 1, 2, 3, 4. 43. Is that how you say it? 43. I said, Krishan don't know your birthday. Why would she know my birthday? What the hell y'all talking about? You just want to mention Junior. I want to mention all my grandkids. I want to mention all of them. I love them all. Don't you see me enjoying them all? Get ready to go see my other ones right now. Get ready to go see some grandkids right now and have some lunch with them. That's 43. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 53. Right? 53? Sorry. I'm a little slow on my Spanish. 53. Is that right? 50 is 50. Yeah, 53. 53 on their ass. My kids taught me that Spanish. Yeah. I know what that, when y'all call me that mayate, I know what that means too. When y'all call me a little mayate, I know what you're talking about. Shit, my kids know all that motherfucking Spanish. All 3 of my kids know that Spanish. Shit, get the plickety if you want to. Blue, Cali, Andre, speak all that shit, honey. They speak that shit like it's English. All they want is a whole horchata. Make sure y'all go subscribe to 6 Hot so y'all can see us. Jonathan's dad, I don't know how. He says he was always around. I don't know how he missed, meeting Jonathan's 9th grade girlfriend. He says he was always around. You know how them baby daddies do. I was always there. Well, then how did you miss? They dated a whole year. How did you miss? I guess you was around then. Okay, you must have missed that. Girl, they swear they was always around. But I got his ass, though. I got his ass good. He talking about don't put that out. Don't put that part out. You can't tell me what to put out. How you sick of me? Then why you on my live? Let me help you with that, boo-boo. Let's help you. Block that hoe. Block that shit. You sick of me on my live? You sound retarded. She's sick of me on my live. Girl, I'm sorry. I just can't deal with some of y'all. Y'all worthless. It's just not even going to add up to nothing for you to be able to be on my page. That's why I got almost 15,000 people blocked, because it's like, what we going to talk about? You going to get on here and be mad because I'm over here giving out the information about my family. I thought Papa Blue met Angela last week. He ain't never met her in his life. No, I was supposed to go last week, but I didn't end up going until today. I'm on my way home now. It was a good meeting. Things worked out. I know what you're talking about. No, he didn't get to meet her last week because I didn't get to go. I was supposed to go, but I didn't get to go. I want to come to his homecoming party. Make sure you go get a ticket. I got the tickets on the Eventbrite, so make sure you go get a ticket. Because on that last day, I'm going to raise the price on them too. Can you please unblock me from your other page? Why? So you can go over there and talk shit about me again? You want to come talk some more shit about me? Are you ready to apologize and say, you know what, Mama Blue? I can't believe you. You was right all along. That's what you want to get unblocked for? You want to get unblocked so you can apologize and say, Mama knows best. Mama always knows best. No, I'll unblock you. Just leave me when we see eye to eye and we understand each other, and I feel like everybody should be unblocked. So if you blocked and you came to your senses and you started making sense of my life and the life of my family, I'll unblock you. Just send me a DM and say, could you unblock me, and I'll unblock you. I love you too, Kritten 665. I'd rather he was with Jaidyn than Angela. I'm not going to respond to that because it'll be disrespectful, but I think we should just know that Jaidyn and John have mutually decided to go their separate ways. They're still friends. They're still going to be the best co-parents on the whole fucking face of the internet. And I'm going to share that on 6eye as much as I possibly can, as much as they'll allow me to. But I'm going to show you guys what co-parents with good mothers who understand, who stand behind them, who make sure that things are done right. I'm going to show you guys how great co-parenting helps develop great kids. Okay? So as much as they will allow me, when they have their little moments where they're not understanding, I will help them understand and help them be able to continue on and move forward with that. I just hope Angie respects Jaidyn unlike other people. You know what? You'll see that on this episode. We got deep into that, a good 5 minutes of it. John's dad shared some good advice. I had some good advice. She was very receptive. When you love somebody, I really feel like she does love John, because when you love somebody, that's your top priority, is being understanding of their family, being understanding of their children, being understanding of all the people that were in this, family before you came. That's part of, loving somebody, So yeah, we dove into that. We dove into some accusations that were made, that were made about her. She expressed, how she felt about that. She gave us some details about it. But most importantly, it was just good for, even if your kids get grown, guys, even when your kids get grown, you still have to introduce your significant other to your parents. So it was absolutely amazing. I really wanted my husband to be there, but he had some business to take care of today. But it's really good when somebody can stand before the other person's parents and introduce themselves and, be classy, be polite, be respectful. I asked her some what ifs. you know, what if this and what if that, you know, because John's dad is living in his house right now and taking care of it. So what if, you know, you guys moved here and all of a sudden you wasn't feeling his dad? How do you handle that? I asked some really good questions. She had some really good answers. There was a couple times that, you know, I turned my nose up, but that's just me. I'm never satisfied. I'm my kid's worst, you know, advocate, I guess, because I don't agree with everything that people say. So there was a few things that I was like, whatever. But, you know, that's not my end of the road decision. I will share what I felt and what I thought, and I was very open and very honest. I hope, you know, my son doesn't have a problem with how, you know, I feel about things, because everybody's entitled to feel the way they want to feel without you having an outburst about it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're the child and I'm the mom and I say, this is what I think about this, you don't get offended. You just say, well, you know what, Mom, you're entitled to, you know, you're entitled to have that opinion, but I think this is what it is. We don't get into I run this house, this my house, you grown, I'm grown. Like, that's not how you know, and I'm glad to see that my son was very respectful in the parts that he was available for. Because that's, you know, showing that maturity again. That's showing that you have some maturity. Where's Journey Pie? I'm getting ready to go have a sandwich with her right now. Getting ready to go and eat with Journey right now. She likes her little cucumber sandwiches with tomato. Do you think Jaidyn will let Angela be around her kids? I think this episode will show her the same thing that we was looking for, which I'm pretty sure, you know, John is looking for, Jaidyn's looking for. And like I said, just to be able to sit down and be open, she could have been like, I'm not doing that. I'm not on that. She could have been, you know, but I think that Jaidyn will be able to use this episode to dissect how she feels about her having any involvement with her kids, because at the end of the day she has the last say so, I feel like, and I feel like this episode will help her with that. And that was really my motivation, was to bring her some comfort before John gets home and they establish whatever. I think that this will help her with that. She said, what we talking about? We talking about, I just shot the episode with John's dad meeting his new girlfriend for the first time, even though they dated in 9th grade for almost a year. And I guess John's dad never met her, so I don't know how that happened. But we ain't gonna knock no baby daddies, because, you know, they be swearing they be present all the time. We ain't gonna knock them, but he said he ain't never met her before, so I introduced them so that he could be prepared and a stranger just wouldn't be popping up and roaming around and fixing up the house and, you know, doing little things that girlfriends try to do before John gets home. So I don't think they ready for Blue to come home. They all going to want that man. I personally think, and she thought so too, that John should wait till he gets out and experience whether he wants to be in a relationship or not. But, I mean, I don't know what that is, but I like that co-parenting friend. Yeah, you got to be able to, and that's what I was explaining to Jaidyn. I'm on my way to her now to go get the kids and have some lunch with them, and also to just try to get Jaidyn to be open to, like, maybe sitting down with Angie and judging for herself. You know what I'm saying? I know they fell out some years ago, not a big fallout, a respectful woman-to-woman fallout. This was when they were teenagers in high school. People have matured and developed and did certain things in their life, and I think they should definitely have a sit down. I try to, you know, get Jaidyn to open to sit down, just so you could she could judge for herself. She could use this episode, and then she could just decide when she's ready. No pressure at all. But I think that will be a good thing before John comes home for them to already have established, I think. what y'all think. I don't know. Y'all be saying I be overstepping my boundaries. He needs to focus on career and not women. I think that he needs to focus for sure on his career at this point, but sometimes when a man has a woman or he's in a relationship or a new relationship, it kind of helps them sit down and not feel like they need to like run around the streets or be with this girl or that girl. And sometimes having a good woman around you that can tell you like, yeah, I think this is a good idea, and not somebody that's overbearing or jealous. And this is not no knock to nobody, but somebody that can just help you like, you know, we should take, you know, you should do this over here. Just somebody with some good sound, classy advice for him, I feel like would help, you know, and not like somebody that's just gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, that's a good idea. But I really, really, really wish you guys would stop bringing up people that my son doesn't want me to engage in that conversation no more. He wants to move forward. So I know y'all trying y'all best to like tempt me to get into that, and I have been asked not to do that. So let's just respect his newfound journey, and let's just respect, you know, him moving forward, and try to keep the dialogue, you know, in the positive direction. Now, if it's some tea or some juice, you already know I'm gonna talk about it. But like, let's try to let some of the past go for both of their sakes, so she can move on and find the love of her life, so everybody can get to a position where everybody's comfortable and the kids are the priority and everything is like moving forward. And I'm the best person for the job. You see, my husband don't have no problem with me going to sit down with my ex-husband and introduce him to my son's new girlfriend. Like, my husband and my ex-husband they cool, they chop it up. When we at the birthday party, they copacetic, they talking. I'm talking to his new wife, whoever he got. We are not a toxic family. We are a 6-aught family. And if you go look up the definition of 6-aught, I'm not even going to tell you what it means. I want you to go look it up for yourself. We are not a toxic family. Okay, guys? We are a very 6-aught family. And we are learning to get back to where we were before all of this. And that's a beautiful thing. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. I'm in LA, and I'm not about to tell y'all where Jaidyn live at, so I ain't about to lose my visitation for y'all. So love y'all. See y'all later, and I'll call you back.
All right, you heard what Karlissa had to say. So, you know, like I said to you guys in the beginning, do you think that Jaidyn will allow Angela around her kids? Do you think this is real? Do you think that Angela and Blueface are together now? Do you think that they're boyfriend and girlfriend now? Or is it just jail talk? Is it just somebody that, you know, can I say the word using right now? You know, just to help get him through, maybe help him with his bills and such. What do you guys think about that? Or maybe it's genuine. Do you think it's genuine? And what about Karlissa having a go at Papa Blue again? And what do you guys think about her throwing that oil on the fire regarding the baby's birth date? Guys, let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.